Well, this is it, guys. Today I am doing a review on my favourite Disney movie of all time, Chicken Little. Came out 2005, the same year as Madagascar, Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit, Robots, etc. So now, basically, what the plot is, it's about this kid called Chicken Little. He something falls on his head. He goes up to this barrel, rings it, and he says it's an emergency. And everyone asks what is he emergency about. He says the sky is falling. The sky is falling. And then one of the people say, "What? The sky is falling? Are you crazy?" And then he tries to find it somewhere, but then an acorn falls on his head, and they were thinking. But then no one believed Chicken Little. They're thinking that an acorn fell on his head the whole time, and everyone was ashamed of him. And ever since then, he's been making fun of for with getting everyone giving everyone a heart attack. And his father Buck Cluck was not proud of him, so he tries to. He hears that his father Buck Cluck was part of the baseball team, so Chicken Little decides to join it, and tries to win it. And then one day he wins the baseball game for his town, and everyone starts loving him, and his father was very proud of him. But then after that, a piece of the sky come falling again. But then Chicken Little finds out that it was an alien spaceship, and he tries to prove to everyone. That's basically what the plot is. Guys, what can I say? Chicken Little is a freaking classic. Now, I know a lot of people hate this movie. Honestly, I love this movie. I'm gonna explain. So, years ago, I was scrolling for TV. I heard that Chicken Little was about to air. I was like, Chicken Little, what the heck is Chicken Little? So then I gave this movie a watch. But then before I searched it up, I heard that a lot of people hated this movie. I was like, oh, why is this movie hated? So then I decided to give this movie a watch. And I was like, I still liked it. I liked the movie when I was little, yeah. I freaking loved this movie. I remember watching this movie a lot years ago, and I actually used to love this movie when I was a kid. I loved it very much. I mean, no, it wasn't my favorite Disney movie at the time, but it was still a classic in my opinion. But then, 20 years later, back in 2021, when I first got Disney Plus, I was scrolling through. I saw Chicken Little. I was like, "Oh, Chicken Little! I remember that movie. I haven't watched that movie in years." But then I heard that a lot of people. I heard a lot of people here, and I was like, "Oh, I forgot people hated this movie. I wonder why." So then I decided to give this movie a rewatch, see if my opinion changes, see if I start hating this movie. But then after giving this, but I did remember loving this movie a lot when I was a kid. But then years later, after giving this movie another rewatch back in 2021, after a long time, I gotta say, I still loved it, and I'm actually saying this. It became my favorite Disney movie of all time. Yeah, I said it. Chicken Little is actually my #1 favorite Disney movie of all time. You all might be shocked and surprised, but honestly, this is just a cinematic masterpiece in my opinion. This movie's honestly a masterpiece. I don't think this movie deserves to hate. Now, I do get why people. I don't get. I think I do get why people hate this movie. Honestly, no, I'll get to that in a bit. But let's get to this. So the animation, the story in this movie is great. I really like this. I think the story is really interesting. I looked at the animation in this movie. It still holds up to this very day. This animation still holds up to this very day. And I looked at the characters like Chicken Little is a great protagonist. Abby Mallard, yeah, she's a great character. I like Abby Mallard. I really do like her voice actress. The voice actor, the person who played us is also the voice actor who played as Jesse from Toy Story, which yeah. And Runt the pig, yeah, he was fun. He's funny, and I love the bit where he's singing, I will survive." You know the song, "Hey, I will survive." Yeah, that sounds a classic. But honestly, Runt singing it was super funny. And the guy who plays as him is actually the guy who played his Greg Heffley start from Diary of a Wimpy Kid live action movie trilogy. Which yeah. And Fish Out of Water, yeah, I love Fish Out of Water. He's really funny. He kind of reminds me of Kenny from South Park a little bit, because they're both we're orange, and they both don't really make noises and don't really talk much. Which yeah, but yeah, I do love the scene where he's on the paper, he was on this city thing. And he was trying to be like King Kong, going oh yeah when the dodgeball's thrown at him. Yeah, that was funny that. And yes, guys, I do love King Kong. King Kong's a classic. Anyway, and then we have Buck Lock. Yeah, I get why people hate this character. Honestly, he's all right, I guess. I mean, I did hear him ages ago, but honestly, he's an all right character. But I will say, at least he started. I will say he was like he was pretty mean. I mean, he wasn't really mean. It's just he never like really listened to Chicken Little and never like hung around with much. Which yeah, that was like really sad. But yeah, honestly, yeah, I used to hate Buck Cluck once. He's an all right character now. He's all right. But the worst character in this movie, honestly, it's Foxy Loxy. I'm sorry, but I freaking hate Foxy Loxy. I never liked that character to begin with. Not even when I was a kid. Oh gosh, but I will say I do like her voice actress. Her voice actress did a good job voicing her, but honestly, she's an awful. But Foxy Loxy's still an awful character. But I will say, at the end, when her personality changed, honestly, that was actually a great idea. You know, when it's funny that when a personality changes, she starts in this lollipop, lollipop, lolly, 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 and then Ron start coming in, and gets what I'm saying, lollipop, lollipop. Yeah, that was funny. That they were originally going to change it back, but yeah, keeping it like that would be a lot easier. Cause yeah. Now anyway, and yeah, I do like her voice, Foxy Loxy's voice actress, the woman who plays as Mina Loveberry from Star Force of Evil. Even though I hate that character, but yeah. Yeah, Amy Sadrius. Yeah, I do like her voice actress. Which, yeah. Hang on, guys. Sorry about the backslash sound. But yeah, yeah, Foxy Loxy is the worst character of this movie, but I will say, I do like her voice actress. And yeah, she did do a good job. Anyway, but the aliens, yeah, I do like the aliens. The aliens are awesome. And that little baby alien that they left behind, yeah, honestly, that little baby alien, yeah, he's pretty cute. I actually like the little baby alien. He's a cute character. He's basically like Meep from Phineas and Ferb, except this movie came out 2 years before Phineas and Ferb. Which, yeah, so yeah, Meep and that little baby alien, they're sort of similar. Which, yeah. So anyway, and I love the mayor turkey. Yeah, he was funny as. By the way, the voice actor who played as the mayor turkey, he may rest in peace, because yeah, he sadly passed away a year back in 2006. Which honestly, I'm not checking little. The voice actor who played as Turkey, the mayor, may rest in peace. But anyway, now I was reading YouTubers that I know that actually does like this movie. Yeah, one YouTuber that I know that actually loves this movie, and that's my great YouTube friend Andrew Good Guy. Yeah, that's right, Andrew Good Guy. Honestly, he actually likes this movie. He actually loves this movie. Like, he was obsessed with this movie back then. Like, when COVID started, Andrew Good Guy became obsessed with this movie, and he says this is his number one favorite Disney movie of all time. Which, yeah, I was wondering why, but then that's what inspired me to rewatch it back in 2021, and I found out I was like, oh yeah, Andrew Good Guy loves this movie. Which, yeah, and then I honestly agree with Andrew Good Guy. This is actually the number one best Disney movie of all time. Don't blame him. And this is in my opinion, I think this is a perfect start to the CGI animation, 3D animation in Chicken Little. I'm not gonna lie. Which, yeah. Oh. But I can't handle Lambros Strikes Back's opinion on this movie, because he actually hates this movie, which, yeah, I really do miss Lambros Strikes Back. Hopefully one day he'll come back to YouTube, but if you've seen my Having an Important Talk video, you'll probably know what I mean, but yeah, I explained a lot on that video. Please go check that video out. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and I can also sorry, sorry, I can also handle Harry Thomas Pictures' opinion on this movie, because he actually doesn't like this movie either, but I can handle his opinion. But honestly, this movie's a part of my childhood, guys. It really is. I actually really like this. I used to love this movie when I was a kid, but then years later, I saw it on Disney Plus. So I was giving it another rewatch, see if my opinion changes, see if I start hating the movie. But honestly, my opinion still stays the same. Honestly, I still love the movie to this very day. Every time I give this movie a rewatch, I am not changing my opinion ever, ever, ever. So yeah. Overall, guys, I give Chicken Little a 10 out of 10. It's a cinematic masterpiece. It's my number one favorite Disney movie of all time. It's a movie I really think I really do think people. This is one of those movies I think deserves another chance to see if people start liking this movie. Honestly, I'm not bashing people's opinions, but and I do like the director of this movie. It's the person who directed the Emperor's New Groove and the Garfield movie. Which, yeah. So anyway, like I said, I give this movie a 10 out of 10. Cinematic masterpiece, my number one favourite Disney movie of all time. I love this movie very, very much. So yeah, thank you all for watching. And I almost forgot. I almost forgot, guys. Chicken Little also had a video game called Chicken Little Ace in Action. Remember at the end of Chicken Little, it was they were showing that that Chicken Little and everyone else watching a movie, and had these characters in, which and they made a video game based on that ending. Which honestly, and yes, guys, I haven't played this game in a long time. This game's a classic. If I ever get like one of those old consoles from back in the day, even though I don't think they're on sale anymore, but if they ever do sell again, then I might buy it. I will definitely buy this and replay it because I haven't replayed this game in a long time. This game's a classic, so yeah. And we also have a DVD cover. I know every single movie. Well, not every movie. I know theatrical movies always get DVD releases, but honestly, I just feel like showing the DVD release of Chicken Little for fun because why not? Sure, I do. And yes, guys, I obviously have this movie on DVD. I did have it years ago, but sadly I lost that copy. But thankfully, back in 2022, or was it 2023? No, it was 2023. I got this movie on DVD again, which yeah. So yeah, guys, like I said, I give this movie a 10 out of 10. Cinematic masterpiece. It's my number one favorite Disney movie of all time. I love this movie very much. If you guys hate this movie, I can totally handle your opinions, but me, I still love this movie to this very day. Which yeah, and my plus fanboy also likes this movie as well. So yeah, thank you all for watching this review, and goodbye.